Hey guys, so the update is we left. Okay, we rented a car and we went to Boquete. I was exhausted, which is why I was speaking slowly and I could hardly get my words out. But we left. Now, for you all who think that for the sake of not offending anyone, that I should have stayed, like you are the ones that die first in horror movies. Okay, I just want to be very clear about that. And you also need to read The Gift of Fear. There is a reason you feel uneasy. Now, I'm going to give you an example of an Airbnb that I would not allow my husband to stay at. There was somebody, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. There was somebody on the north side of St. Louis who put up an Airbnb across the street from a park called Fairground Park. It's in a neighborhood I grew up in. I would stay there. I would not allow my husband to stay there. It's the same thing with this Airbnb. I think that place was for locals or native Spanish speakers. For those of you who have not had the opportunity to travel much, when you go to places, especially throughout South and Central America, Americans are a lot of times assumed to be rich. It doesn't matter if you're not, you are assumed to have a lot of money. Now, when we first got there, we got a cab, and what should have been a $4 cab ride, the cab driver charged us 8. Now, in the grand scheme of things, is that a lot of money? No. But the fact is, as soon as they hear an American voice, you open yourself up for people to want to know what's in your wallet. I am not alone. I have my children to protect. We have our children to protect. So there was nothing that was going to keep me there as soon as I started feeling uncomfortable. Okay. Do I think I got a chance to experience David in the way that I would like to? Absolutely not. And I want to go back. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna to sightsee, but it's not the place I want to stay, partially because I want a community of people around my age with children around my age. David and Boquete has a lot of older pensionado visas. There are people who are just wanting a quieter life. Yes, I like a quiet life, but I don't want to be out there. When I left the review on Airbnb, I said, I gave them 3 stars. I was like, this place is beautiful. It's been completely remodeled. But I don't think this is a place for Americans or for non-Spanish speaking Americans, I think is what I said. This is a place for locals and or people who are native to one of the surrounding countries, okay? I don't feel like it would have been as much of a target on us. Like I said, I have children, and my children are very American, and they are oblivious to what talking very loud in English means. Okay. And what that means is everybody notices you're there. So, like I have little kids. They speak at a loud volume in their regular voice. So when they start playing, up to 10 every time. Okay. So that is my update. I am not trying to bash the city at all. And I know that it's beautiful because, yes, I didn't. That's my son. See, that's loud. I know that it's beautiful because I did do some research. I just didn't look up the area where the Airbnb was. I didn't do enough on that. I agree. But I'm not going to risk my family or our things or me to punish myself. Like, okay. So this is not to bash them, but you have to be smart. You have to be smart when you do things like this. You got to have a little bit of hood sense, okay?